Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. Today I'll be making a very quick and easy card. I am featuring this stamp set from Simon Says, and this is called Wild Beauty. I'm gonna stamp myself a background. Now for stamping my background, I'm gonna be using this long acrylic block, and we'll mount some of these flowers. I don't know if they will all fit in. I'm gonna be inking this with the Hero Hues black ink. And I'm gonna start by stamping these in an angle. And I'm gonna do the same process until I fill in all my background. I will be using the solid stamps to color in all my flowers, and today I organized my inks. Actually, I've made some swatches, and I have to say that this was probably the best thing that I ever did for organizing my tools, my supplies, whatever, because I was able to pull out the colors that I wanted to use like in seconds without having to stamp on scraps of paper and to see how the colors work together. So here are the colors that I'm using: Steel Blue, Catkin, Melon, and Teeny Bikini from Simon, and Mama Elephant Rainwater. I'm not gonna be too neat and match the solid stamp with the outline stamp perfectly, because I kind of like when the images are offset a bit. I'm also going to use some of these smaller stamps just to fill in a bit the areas here and there. Okay, so now the most time-consuming part of the card is done. I really enjoy doing my own backgrounds. I would just sit around and stamp like dozens of backgrounds. I have here a very cute die from Simon that cuts a circle with the smile greeting at the center, and I will be using this to cut a window, a circle window here at the center. I also punched a circle from some basil cardstock, and I'm going to have this on the back. This is a 1.5 inch circle, and then I'm gonna have my smile right here at the center. So I'm gonna glue this down. Just using some liquid glue so I can wiggle a bit this to position it right at the back of my window there. And I'm gonna use the same liquid glue to glue this down. This is a glue pen from Martha Stewart. I'm I'm going to use this banner die from Studio Calico, and I will be die cutting some banners. I'm gonna die cut one of the banners from the same cardstock that I've used on my card, and I also die cut a black one, and I'm gonna stamp one of the greetings from the set. This set has very tiny sentiments here, and I will stamp the "You're So Special." And I'll be doing some heat embossing because I'm gonna stamp the sentiment on this black cardstock. So I am using my powder tool to remove any static that might be on my paper. And I'm gonna ink this up with my Versamark. I'm using the Ranger Super Fine White embossing powder because it's perfect for tiny sentiment stamps like this one. Okay, and I'm gonna have this at the top. Like this, and maybe I'm gonna put this one behind it, a bit shorter. So I'm gonna first glue the red one, the pink one. And I'm gonna give this a second to dry while I prepare my card base. Now I noticed that I didn't catch the dot for the eye, so I'm just gonna use my white gel pen and make a circle here. And I have my card base ready. I used some Nina 80-pound Desert Storm cardstock. I'm just gonna trim the ends of the banners off. And I will use my adhesive tape and quickly adhere my panel. I've also pulled out some twine, and I'm gonna tie this on the edge of my card. And tie it into a bow. And just because I didn't stamp the inside of the flowers, there are like 3 different centers, sorry, for the flowers, actually 4. I will use my white gel pen, and at least for this flower that has the center all black, I'm gonna add a small dot here just to make it pop a bit more. I'm adding here a bit of this clear shimmer with my Wink of Stella. I'm not doing it on the flowers because I'm sure that I'm not gonna stop at 1. Okay, so that finishes the card for today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye bye.